Hey, what's going on, guys? This is X25, and welcome back to some more Beamng Drive. And today, what we're going to be doing is that we are going to be taking a look at the two automation cars that I have built. Which is, if you have not seen the automation episodes, I highly recommend you go check them out. But they are called the Hornet, Kallmeyer, and the Hornet Samurai. Now, I need to find them real quick. Oh, wait, here they are. But yeah, if you are enjoying this game and you do want to see more, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Anyways, let's spawn both of these up. Oh, we're starting with the Kallmeyer. And I want to say Kallmeyer just for some reason. Maybe because, like, the word rhymes with caliber. I know that some people can't relate to me on that. But yeah, here it is. And it kind of looks like a Porsche, especially the back end. But I kind of like the look of it. Those are some bright headlights. But yeah, let's oh, this thing sounds cool. It actually sounds like an actual Porsche, oddly enough. At least a couple of them. At least a couple of the actual Porsches. Maybe like the 911 GT3. But this sounds cool. I like the sound of this thing. Alright, hold on. I need to add in a couple of apps here. Oh, crud. Yeah, sorry, excuse the fact that I just crashed. We need the speedometer. Where's the speedometer at? There it is. I need the tachometer, apparently. I need this thing. Then there's one more I need. There's the I think it's the systems. No, let me find it. There it is. Sure, we'll do it like that. Okay, we have all the stuff. Let's see how fast this thing goes. Because this is a supercar. Well, it's kind of like a supercar. It's like an American supercar. It's kind of like a Tesla. It still has that American muscle because it has a V6 engine in it. Not a V8 because for some reason I couldn't fit a V8 in it, oddly enough. I still don't know why it wouldn't let me fit a V8. I still find that a little bit annoying because I really did want to fit a V8 in this thing, but it's fine. Let's see how fast I can get this thing. Actually, let's turn off ESC because that's kind of messing me up. Hold on. Oh wow, those reverse lights are bright too. Jeez, wait, what did I get? What did I get damage from? Okay, that was a little weird. I had a little bit of damage on my car. I didn't even realize it. I know this is like the older track, apparently, because yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like the actual. This is like the actual test track back when like the game is very, very new. Either that or it just leads. We know it is an older racetrack portion. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know if that actually was the actual portion of it. But yeah, this thing is pretty fast. It also has like a little Porsche lettering on the back of it. And let's just crash it. And yeah. Again, automation cars don't really have like the best damage model. It kind of reminds some people of like the Rings of Rods mods. Of how they crash. That's what I've heard, though. I've never played Rings of Rods, but yeah. The damage model on the automation cards are not really the best. Let's just say that. Hold on, how do I go back home? Oh yeah, you just hit Shift and numpad 7. Alright. Let's go and take a look at the Samurai, which is one that I actually do want to take a look at because it looks absolutely amazing. And if you remember the last video, I had a couple of issues. Minus the problem with the semi-slicks. Because, yeah, no matter what you do with the car, that's always going to show up. There's no way you can get rid of it. It's just a thing. Oh, apparently that did not spawn up a new one. Alright, but that's fine. But yeah, this thing looks cool. In real life, what I based this thing off of is it's actually a concept car. And I might use this body again to make a Pagani. Because, yeah, it looks like a Pagani. Or maybe like a Ferrari FX Revolution. I don't really remember what the Ferrari concept car was. The Ferrari FXX. That's all I remember what the name was. But let's Test this thing out. Oh, wow, it sounds nice. Hold on, let's take this thing out to the highway. Okay, where's the highway at? There's a pool. Here's the highway. We're going to start all the way down here. Okay, we're going to go all the way down here. And F7 teleport. Here we go. I'm going to just create. Of course that happens. Yeah, for some reason that always happens whenever I do that. But it's fine because with the power of the free camera, I can just do this. Boom. And we're back. For some reason it does not want to spawn the other way. But that's fine because we can always do this. This thing sounds so cool. Yeah, I can see what I meant by the problem with the steering, but then again, all supercars have that issue for some reason. I don't know why. There we go. This is that way we don't go back to the home area. Here we go. Oh yeah, 80 kilometers per hour. We're not going to listen to that. Oh my gosh, this thing is fast. This thing has like a top speed of like 260 miles per hour, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's pretty fast. It's like, I think it's like faster than the Hornet GT, but then again, it's a concept car, so yeah. And this thing is packed with the V12 engine in it. Although that was a weird crash, but although I actually based this car off of an actual concept car that exists in real life, and it has a V16 engine. So yeah, I might also maybe the next version of the Hornet GT I might replace its engine with a V12 because yeah, it obviously carries a lot of power behind it, and that's what I like. I like power. I like the fast cars. Wait, what is this? Is this like a drag strip? Looks like it is. Because this is a drag strip. Okay, we'll use it. Yeah, I need to teleport it. There we go. There we go. I need to hold insert for a bit, just so that way I don't get teleported back to some weird place. And I think the ESC is actually holding the car back a bit from its full potential here. So I might turn that off of... Oh, jeez! I might turn the ESC off for the... yeah, I actually will turn off the ESC. I think it's helping it a bit. I'm pretty sure the electronic stability control is helping the car a bit. I think it's helping, like, keeping it stable. Although we will leave it on for the tight corners. Oh, gosh. Yeah, we will keep it on for this part. But, once we get into, like, a more open area of the track, we will turn it off just to see how just so we can see how fast this thing can really go. Because the highway is a good place to get some speed. But then again, it doesn't really do a good job of going straight once you get further down into the map. Oh, I was for a second there, I thought I was going to be able to pull off that drift, but no, I wasn't. And we also need to repair it again. I'm going to need to constantly repair this thing, I got a feeling. I still like the way this thing looks. You know, it's like not a completely accurate representation of the model I made in real life. It still looks pretty cool. If you're wondering what those two round vents in the middle are, in the back, yeah, those are actually the exhaust, because this thing needs some pretty big exhaust pipes for the Hungry engine. Because, yeah, it starts to have performance issues if the exhaust pipes are not that big. But, yeah, here we go. Here's where it gets some speed. We might need to take this to, like, a grid small pier or something, just to see how fast this thing... Actually, that's a good idea. Let's take this thing over to a grid map to the outer racetrack and see how it does. Although I hit the wrong button. Let's go to grid map. There we go. And outside, wait, no, high speed ring. That's the one that we want. Yes. Let's see how fast this thing can really go now. I really want to know how fast it can go. By the way, if you do want me to see me do the campaign mode in this game, please let me know, because I did try and do it like a long time ago, but yeah, it didn't end very well for me. Okay, we are back into the grid map. So let's get out a the Hornet Samurai. There it is. Alright. Now I'm pretty sure that Kallmeyer is like has a top speed around of like 150, I believe. Although I could be wrong on that. But here we go. I'm gonna turn off ESC first. I'm not going to get over of how cool this thing looks. I always like how my cars by the Hornet supercars that I make. I always like the way how they come out because they always look cool. Like, I made a Hornet to do one good thing, or at least one of the many good things. Like, the main thing I made a Hornet do was to make cars look fast and mean. And yeah, I've done a pretty good job with that. I made Hornet keep up its reputation with that little saying there. Oh my gosh, this thing is actually pretty fast. Yeah, this thing is actually pretty fast. I also love the way this thing sounds. Oh, I'm going to be quiet for a second so that way you guys can listen to the engine. Okay, so now that you have a pretty good idea of what the engine sounds like, I think we're also going to see how these things do against each other. So why don't we, do I have the map? No, I don't. I was going to take these things to the Car Jump Arena, but this is going to be the next best thing. We're going to go over to the dam area and see how it goes, because there's like a giant ramp area by the dam, and there's actually a scenario made for it. So we're going to take both cars down there and see how they do. I got a feeling that'll be really fun. And I know this is like a pretty short video, but yeah. It's two cars, and they were built pretty well. My automation videos go a lot more in depth with these, but yeah, this is otherwise very, very slow. But yeah, here's the area where you would test these things. So I'm gonna okay, that's scaring me a bit. There we go. Okay, so first thing we're going to test is the Kallmeyer. If I can find it. There it is. Sometimes I have a little bit of trouble finding the cars, because sometimes they're at like the very bottom of the vehicle selector list. Okay, so here's like the Porsche of Hornet supercars. So let's see how fast this thing goes down the ramp, and let's see this thing fly. And oh wow, it actually stuck the landing. I'm surprised. I'm impressed with the car. Yeah, sorry, Sophia, for drowning your supercar, but yeah, it's just for science. But anyways, next vehicle, which is the Samurai, the concept car. I still need to go over the Burnside Mohawk. I still haven't gone over that. Alright, so we have the Hornet Samurai. This thing's obviously going to go a lot faster as soon as I can turn off the ESC. Alright, let's go. You always need to coast a bit down at the starting of the ramp. They actually don't gain a lot of speed off the ramp either way, whether you have ESC on or not. Although that thing wasn't as graceful when it hit the water. Yeah, that thing is in a little bit less bad shape. That thing is in a little bit less... what I'm trying to say is that it didn't fare as well as the Kallmeyer, which is somewhat good. Although due to the fact that this is a concept car, it's probably going to cost a lot more to repair. So yeah, good luck on that, whoever owns this in real life. If you ever do happen to own this. Let's just say that if it's a concept car, that's also a hybrid car, your grandkids might be lucky to have them. Okay, so where do I... It's weird how this turns into a dirt road. I've never really gotten that. Especially with dams. What's over here? I haven't really explored the outer edges of the map. There's like this thing over here. Oh, it's like the... It's the little administration building for the dam. You know, there's like a church up here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, this is actually pretty nice. I think this is like in Germany or in France. It's somewhere in Europe because... Oh, hold on. There's a hill climb track. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I see what they did. This is like a proving ground or something. It's like for hill climb cars. That's pretty nice. Maybe I should make a hill climb car. I don't know. Should I make a hill climb car? You guys are going to have to let me know in the comments. Maybe that'll be my next automation project, and I got a little bit of lag for some reason. Yeah, there's also an airstrip. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for today's episode of Automation. I hope you guys well, not Automation, Beamng Drive. Well, it's the same. They're the same games either way because they did a collaboration. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave the video a like and subscribe. I'm going to try and send it off of this hill. Yes, I sent it. Oh, it sucked the landing. But yeah. I'll see you guys next time.